Hey guys, crusty old crow back. Just wanted to say happy weekend, everybody. Let you know I'm not doing any major topics right now. I'm not outraged about any news or criticizing any strategies or projecting my ideas onto anything right now, except what's in front of me. I just wanted to say thanks again for all the support. A reminder to everybody that we do have now 2 contests on the go. Yeah, they're subscriber numbers, okay? The reason being, if you're following this channel, is because I want to get it at least to 500 and then sit back and relax and feel like I'm doing something productive that maybe got a little bit of a benefit I can swing back into my viewers. But why was I doing so many videos after a while there? It's because I lost my inspiration to do anything else. Yeah, I was happy, guys. You see me, I'm always happy. But I was producing nothing, and it was getting really boring staring at all my crap in boxes that I could have been working on. And watching my hovercraft get destroyed by a mouse, and watching other projects get dropped because I just couldn't get out of this stage. That's the problem with no wins. But I just want to thank the guys I'm seeing that I'm getting inspired by, that are getting me hyped up to get creative. Again, I just want to say thank you specifically to them. I'm talking to 2 Aarons, actually. It's Aaron the Toy Enhancer. Watching him get creative has inspired me to get creative, and that's why I kind of gravitated towards him. I think so much was I was watching a guy working with his hands, putting this in front of him, and I used to be more like that, and I wanted to get back connected to that, so I just kept watching more YouTubers. And yeah, thanks guys for that. But another guy is Aaron, who I was calling Jeff, who I've called Loki Wartooth, who you guys know as Model Misfits 1130. And I've been talking to him and looking at his stuff in his little workspace and what he does. That got me inspired too, right? So a big thanks to you two specifically, and then to the rest of you for the discussions and the kind of pokes to, keep me going every now and then. I think you guys know the videos were getting harder to put together. It was getting more opinionated, and that's the thing I didn't want to really. Well, I don't mind stressing my opinion. I've earned an opinion, but I didn't want all my videos to be about my opinion. I wanted to put a perspective on something. So, if I can't succeed in that, I'm going to succeed in doing other things. I'm going to try and do this 200 contest. I'm going to wait till after Christmas is done, guys, because we won't be at 200 before Christmas, I'm sure. But I am going to remind you that the criteria for me to do a contest isn't really about the number of subscribers. It's about the plan. It's about the thought I'm trying to put towards it. And I was really kind of hung up on starting a contest because I was concerned I wouldn't be able to please everybody. You heard me. I was like, what figures do you guys need? And everything like that. I have some ideas of that now, and that's great. The thing is, how do you make a contest that's fair to everybody, including new subscribers that I'm asking for? And how do you make the rules for that? And then if you bought somebody like a unique named character, would the person that really needed it get it, or would we end up with people getting characters they didn't want? So I decided I'm playing it safe as often as I can, to just, until I get comfortable and get to know exactly where the needs are, things I consider troop builders. So this is our prize for the 200 contest. If we hit the 200 subscribers, as soon as I'm available to, I'm going to make a video to tell you guys all the fun little contest rules, and you guys will enter on that video to win this. And I will do the draw rather quickly. I will probably give you guys about 48 hours to respond, maybe 24. And then this puppy gets drawn. And this is a thank you to you guys for bearing with a guy who's clearly not tech savvy, who clearly very opinionated and has some, I'll call them fun issues and perspectives, sure. But really rambles on about G.I. Joe and his options and things like that. And it's a very niche market. So those of you who've good English me, have stuck around, I wanted to say thanks for that. And then, of course, the 350 contest will include another figure. And I have mentioned there's some 3D pieces I'm getting from Loki Wartooth, our friend here and subscribers, who runs Model Misfits 1138. And I'm gonna package up some of those with a figure, and then the drawings you see that I'm working on behind me, as Aaron Toy Enhancer likes to call them, custom pieces, and I like that too. It is a custom piece. I don't feel comfortable calling it art. Art should be in a museum, but I'm not comfortable slamming my own time and efforts. So custom pieces was a really nice term. I'm glad he thought of that. So yeah, that's where the contests lay, and those are carved in stone. And the thing is, I wanna the 200 contest is just gonna be the figure, guys. It's just hey, let's keep it going. But I could see a 250, then a 300, then a 350. But I don't know. I'm playing it on the fly, right? But you guys want to know what I'm working on today? I keep saying I'm creative. So you guys remember, I was checking into McFarlane, so I wanted this. I've always wanted this. I wanted an artist blank kind of copy of a McFarlane Imperial Guard for Warhammer 40k. I was a bit excited about these coming out when they did on this scale, because I had spent so long playing Warhammer 40k. So it's an artist proof, and I fancy myself to be a bit of an artist. So I spent some time last night and this morning thinking about it and what I wanted to do with it. And here's where we're at, guys. I have pulled the trusty guardsman apart, and I have made a plan to make my own G.I. Joe conversion out of this, just to practice until I can get some stuff from Loki Wartooth here delivered. And I'm pretty excited. I don't just go into it blindly. I've got my concept sketches, and of course I had some stuff up on the screen before I decided on some themes I'm going with. So what you're seeing me right now is doing the cutting of the armor plating, and I'll do some priming and some green stuff, putty, this stuff over here. And I'm gonna try and turn this into a kind of what I was cheering for when I was doing my 82 to 94 reviews, and I saw potential in the character Barricade as a juggernaut. That's what I'm gonna do with this guy. I'm gonna make him into a kind of Call of Duty-esque Joe Juggernaut, my Canadian contribution to Joe's, and I'm going to call him Bull. And I'll post a video up later of spliced pictures and tips on, or show you how I do it all. Hopefully that turns out, because I don't think it's going to take me too long. I'm pretty hyped to do it, and I want to put the camera down. But I also wanted to promise you guys that I'm trying to make the episodes shorter and more relevant and more fun. So I did talk about those, changing those spec firefight videos into comparative videos, where I'm going to scale guys like Grunt up against the Crimson Guard, and I'm just going to go through my tactical perspective on certain levels, who's going to have the edge over who. I won't be doing storytelling and things like that, as fun as that was, because it puts too much criteria to make me go forward with it right now. So that's why. So you're going to see some of that coming on the channel, and then I told you I would try and improve certain formats, so it's all Greek to you, probably. I don't know. Maybe you'll get used to seeing what this is, but I'm going to have a couple of whiteboards dedicated to formats. So when I do a figure review, it would basically look like me doing this. The reason I'm going to do that, guys, is because there's so many points I miss on a figure review that I wish I'd brought up. And I think this is going to help me stay more organized by doing it this way. All right. I'm slow to adapt to the tech, but I'm quick to adapt to other strategies when I don't see things going optimally. And I'm not saying the channel wasn't going optimally. It's exactly as cool as I've wanted it to be, and thank you all for that experience. But I got to get better for you, don't I? Isn't that the point? So more contests, more artsy stuff, more figure reviews whenever with a tactical perspective stuff, and more of that perspective that I wanted to share, and less of that flighty ego, I guess it would have been, that was sharing my opinion way too much. All right. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm excited about this. Thanks again to the Aarons for being so inspiring. Thanks again to you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend, and you'll see another video. I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be anytime in the next 20 minutes. All right, take care.